First of all, I want to thank everyone for your support, for your watch time, for whatever, for your comments, for likes, shares. It's pretty sick. Thanks for the support. All right, vlog 31 already. It's crazy. 1 month already has passed of daily vlogging. I still have to do 365, like 334. Yeah, 334 days of vlogging. That was my challenge, to do it for 1 year. It's kind of interesting how fast you adapt and how fast you learn a new thing. Like, I didn't know anything about the camera, about editing, and that's one side. The other side that's super interesting to me is I've learned so much about myself, about speaking, looking in the camera, looking at yourself when you're editing, and everything becomes normal. Like, hearing my voice, my own voice always was so weird. Seeing myself was so weird, and now I'm sitting in front of the camera and it became this super normal thing. Not 100%, but like, let's say 90% normal thing. And I kind of like it actually. So the topic I want to talk about today is internship, like accepting an intern for your company. The interesting thing is, with a company, at a certain point, when you're having a startup, by the way, you hit a ceiling, and that ceiling has all to do with economics. You know that you have to invest a lot, make new products or come up with services. That costs research and development, that costs money to buy and to promote it, market it and everything. On the other hand, you just have a certain amount of hours that you can work on something in a day. Let's even assume that you don't sleep and you work 24 hours. You just have 24 hours, that's the fact. Alright, so you have to come up with a solution. You know that you're a startup, your financials aren't that high, or economics aren't that high, and you start accepting the fact that you can't do everything yourself. So you have to hire someone that is good, for example, at marketing, or that's good at drawing. For example, we want a new t-shirt, somebody has to draw it and then work it out in the computer, in Illustrator, Photoshop, whatever. So you hired one person and he does all the marketing for you, and he just works part-time, of course, since you're a startup. And then you hire the next person that does all the artworks for you and also works like part-time, and now you hit another ceiling again. Like, you don't have any more finances because since you're a startup, the sales are not that very high, so you found a break-even point. For me, that happened a while ago, and I came to the conclusion, all right, I need an intern. And I've been thinking about this aspect for a long time, but I've never done it because I didn't have experience with it, and I just assumed I knew how it was to have an intern. Then a couple of people applied for an internship here and I declined it. I said, yo, I'm very busy, this and that. I cannot do this at this moment. I don't have time for this, like to tell you all the stuff, like educate you and show you how everything works, because myself, I'm super busy at this moment figuring out how I have to do a lot of things. A couple months ago, this guy by the name of Mitchell just walked in. Oh, actually he sent me a DM and he was like, yeah, I'm also from the south of the Netherlands and I really like what you're doing, and I also have a small clothing brand, and my future goal is to have this clothing brand. I'm studying cross media and everything. And it would be really nice if I have the possibility to come and work at your company as an intern, because I have an internship that I have to do for 6 months. So for the first time I was like, all right, what the heck, why not? Let's just do it and then I see what happens. The following thing was that I had to apply and I had to register at this National Institute for accepting interns, and then they sent someone here to talk with me, and the woman came here and really thanks a lot that you accepted us as a company, because I understand that it's all weird because she came in and she was like, what the heck is going on? Where's the office? Where's where's your proper seat? And where is a desk computer? Like, the intern cannot work on his own laptop or her own laptop. You have to supply them with all the basic needs, and that's a good chair and like an office without distraction. And where the intern works here is here. They just work here or just works there. We put a table like this table. We put it there with a seat, and we work from there. Like, whomever comes here, we just work like that. She gave me a couple of pointers that I had to take care of, and I had to write like house rules, what are the rules here, and everything to make sure that the intern doesn't get a burnout or something and will work in a proper environment. Alright, so I accepted Mitchell as an intern for like a couple months now, and we have been pushing the company forward quite rapidly. Like, usually I couldn't do all these things, and now I can just outsource. Hey bro, you just look up for new packaging and you just search what the best paper is to do the Moonboy prints on and this and that, ask for samples. Usually I had to do all the stuff. Like, that's like even only 2 examples. He could draw some stuff. Plus, he has a creative mind that doesn't think in economics. That's an important part. Like, I as an entrepreneur and like the founder of this company, I have to think in economics. He doesn't have to think in economics. He just comes with a solution that he thinks fits this company, and with a fresh and innovative way from a different background. So only that perspective, that extra creative perspective, can already make your company grow or go towards new directions that you couldn't go before. I like that. Actually, for me, that's the most important part. Only for the latter part, please accept an intern after having a good feeling and everything about the conversation and emailing or whatever with someone. Accept an intern, even though if it's for a couple weeks, just to hear their story out and to see what their perspective is for your company.